Nice to do the intro, man.
All right. What's up, guys? This is calling this the third?
The third.
Sure.
Right?
The third episode of the Rooted Podcast. We have a special guest, Matt Steiner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Introduce yourself a little bit.
yeah,
Things you do.
Yeah, I'm a junior at Grace College. I graduated from South Adams about 3 years ago. Studying youth ministry. Not sure what exactly I want to pursue, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm an RA on my hall, and basically what that means is I lead the hall, lead meetings. It's a good time. Also a intramural ref, so that's pretty lit. I get to call penalties and fouls on whoever I want and listen to people complain. So, yeah, good time. I don't know what else.
Yeah, it's good. We came up with a couple questions.
I guess that kind of leads into one of our questions. We just kind of wanted to know what it's like going to Grace College. It's obviously like a Christian college, so we're just kind of wondering how that's different from, or what separates Grace from other colleges.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd say, I think the community there, I think when you ask anybody from Grace, the first thing they say is community, and I think it makes sense. Like, it's the cookie cutter answer, but it tracks. The professors are personable. They ask you to call them by their first name.
That's cool.
Like, some give their numbers, like text us, because we won't check our email as fast. So, like, I have like my advisor's number, and I'm able to text him about anything. The people there just really love to be around each other and really love to just pursue the Lord. And I think, obviously, like, nobody's perfect there, and not everybody's pursuing the Lord, but like, there's a lot that are, and there's a lot that like desire to grow and to push others to grow, and it's really cool to see. Just like, yeah. Like,
No, all your stories and posts, it looks awesome.
it's
I think you just have a
fun.
blast like all the time.
It's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun. I don't have a crazy amount. I've had more classes this year, or harder classes, but I usually don't have the craziest amount of classes, so maybe I'll just have fun with my friends and with whoever's around, so it's a good time.
You guys do like a lot of events, like Christian events.
Yeah.
It seems like almost every night there's a different one that you're posting on your story or
It's,
sharing to go here or something. So it seems awesome.
a lot of student-led, like, worship nights, a lot of student-led events and things like that. It's really cool to see the opportunities that are presented to, like, take a hold of. So.
Yeah.
So, I know a lot of like Christian colleges have like you take Christian-centered classes. Do you have any of those, like Bible theology or any classes like that?
Yeah. I'm a ministry major, so
Well,
all my
yeah.
classes are.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of core classes where it's like, there's a class called Essential Doctrinal Themes that I took my freshman year that was just like walking through like different like theologies, like different things that Christians believe about God and stuff like that, and it's really cool. There's some others that I haven't taken yet, but I will. But yeah, there's a lot of Christ-centered classes, and majority are. I took a business class because business is my minor right now, and I took a business class, and we had like an hour-long devotional before each class. It was a 3-hour class, so it was like hour-long devotional and like talking about how like to do the business world as a follower of Jesus, and like how to do it the right way and not cheat people and do it to love others and help others. So it was really cool.
Awesome.
Sick.
Yeah. So, I know you go to this Christian college during school year, then you go to the Miracle Camp, and it seems like there's always something there.
Oh,
It seems like you love that. So we're gonna talk about that a bit.
I love that place. Yeah, I've worked there the last 2 summers. There's a chance I work there next summer. We'll see what the Lord has in store, but I love that place. I'm going up again in 2 weeks for there's a young adults retreat, just for the weekend, but it's really cool. I grew up going there in the winters they have ice camp. I don't know if you've heard of it. Went there with my youth group, just with my friends, and I loved it there, but I never dreamed of like working there, never thought about it. And then my freshman year, I had 2 guys on my hall that were like, bro, I think we're going to work there this summer. The main one that was convincing me ended up not working there, but he got me to work there. But yeah, I started working there, and just like, it was really cool to see just what the Lord can do in a week in the hearts of like these kids. And I think like when I describe my like this last summer, it's really hard to like put in words everything that the Lord did and like what like happened, but I really just describe it as like me just being a witness of like what the Lord's doing, seeing kids give their lives to Jesus, seeing kids freed from different struggles that they've had, and like see like them like reach out to me, be like, this is what the Lord's doing, this is how he's been working my life. Got to see a camper get baptized this year a few weeks ago. Just seeing like the difference from him when he stepped like onto camp, like stepped into my cabin, and like to like now, and that's nothing that I did, nothing that camp did, but just like all the Lord. And just like I think camps just really allows the Lord to work. There's no like stepping in the way. It's just like, okay, like let's take a step back and like see what the Lord does. So yeah.
Do you think that helped did you know you were going to go into like the youth ministry before doing all that, or is that kind of like a stepping stone into it?
It was something I felt like a call to ministry in the middle of my senior year. Didn't know what I was going to do. Then I went to school, and I was studying youth ministry, but there was like these doubts of like, okay, is this really what the Lord has for me? Is this just like caught fire for the Lord my senior year, and now what I want to do is ministry. But I think this was like a confirmation of just like, okay, like this is where I want you, like kind of just grew my like passion for sharing the gospel to the younger generation, and honestly grew my like passion for sharing the gospel to anybody, and that's been really cool. But yeah, just more of a confirmation step, I'd say, than like okay, this is what I want to do now.
Get that.
So, what about like your testimony? Like you said, you caught fire for the Lord, kind of senior year. Like leading up to that, how did things work out?
Yeah, I think it's crazy. Like looking at like my life growing up compared to like now, just like completely different. Like people from high school, like who I was in high school was completely different than who I am now. Like I was this shy, not confident kid, like just like did not want any attention towards me, and I still don't enjoy attention, but I just like Lord's been giving me confidence in like who he is and like who he's made me to be. But yeah, growing up, like my parents got divorced when I was really young, and that was something that like I'd almost grown like accustomed to, used to. But my mom, she hasn't really ever like been pursuing the Lord throughout my life. She doesn't go to church or anything like that, but my dad does. And I lived mainly with my mom, bouncing back and forth every weekend. So I go to church every other weekend, and really growing up, it was just something where it's like, I'd say I brought my body, but never my heart. And yeah, just grew a lot of like insecurities, a lot of fears, and like a lot of like confusion of like, what is it, like what's the point of like following Jesus. Like I'd see my dad and like and my stepmom and like them following the Lord, and I was just like, I get to sleep in on the weekends when I'm with my mom. Like I don't know, the church isn't that great. My friend Kyle Minger, he got me to go to youth group 7th grade, I think. Started going just to play basketball before and after. I know you want to make that joke. Yeah. Yes, I would pull up honestly just to watch or just to play basketball before and after, and I was always like a good kid because I was just kind of scared of like what would happen if I wasn't. Worried about what other people thought, and then somewhere in like the middle of my junior year, I was just freshman to junior year, fell into a lot of like just like deep desires to fit in, didn't know how to fit in, didn't know how to belong, wrestled with a lot of that, like doing different things, not because I wanted to do them, but because I wanted to fit in to what everyone else was doing. And then got to like a really low point my middle of my junior year, like wrestling with a lot of like, even like, why am I here? Like, I don't even want to be here. Like, hard things. And the Lord just met me one night. I think I was at youth group, and I don't even remember like the night. I don't remember like the message, anything like that. But just like, I feel like the Lord just like showed me that like He was real and like He was worth it. Like what He did was enough. I think that like really brought light to it, and it helps with like a lot of campus life stuff and a lot of stuff like those people like pushing me. I'm kind of all over the place in this testimony, but yeah, Lord met me there, and then it's kind of like, okay, I'm here now, like I get it, like you're real, but I don't know what it looks like to have a relationship with you. Like every relationship in my life has been skewed, messed up. I don't know what a pure relationship looks like. So wrestle a lot with that, like throughout the rest of high school, like what it looks like to pursue Him. And then got to college, surrounded by a lot of people who were pursuing Him and had been for years, and it was really cool just to be in a community like that. And we would have, every freshman has to go to Bible studies every Wednesday night, and we call it growth groups. My growth group leader, one of the guys I worked with at camp, just really continued to push me my freshman year. I think like, I don't know if he knows the impact he's had on me. He's like one of my best friends, but yeah, he like just kept pushing me like give yourself grace and like just like continue to pursue, and seeing the way he lived really encouraged me and like encouraged me to try to emulate that a little bit. And yeah, I think found a good group of guys my freshman year at the end of the year. Didn't find them until like halfway through the year. And just like we all caught fire at the same time. It was just like, man, like there's nothing more that I want to do than like follow the Lord and pursue Him and just praise Him for what He's done. Yeah, there's more that that I could share, but that's like the like quick testimony of it.
Yeah.
So.
One thing you said in there about how you're like were trying to find yourself in like freshman and junior year. I feel like a lot of people go through that. I mean, we all went through that kind of like from our freshman year to now. We have completely changed. So like, what do you have any like words or advice like on how you spent those years and how you found yourself and battled through it? Like, if you had to say you had to speak to your younger self like right now.
If I had to speak to my younger self right now, I would say don't give a rip about what other people think.
Okay.
I think
I like that a lot.
That was like my biggest problem, was worrying about what other people thought and worrying about following the culture. And I think when you find yourself, even in like Christian culture, like we have like in this county and stuff like that, like you find a lot of lukewarm Christianity too. And I think that's where I found myself at, was said I was a Christian, but like my life had no reflection of that, and like my heart had no reflection of being a follower of Jesus. So yeah, I'd say like dig into the Word. We miss days, like I miss days, and just continue to dig in. Like don't feel shame, don't feel guilt, but just continue to see like who the Lord says you are, who He's created you to be, what He's already done, and yeah, like be willing to be different.
Yeah.
I think like it's scary to be different, but be willing, because it's worth it, and like you'll find people that are thinking the same thing and desiring the same thing. And, yeah, I mean it's already cool to see like your group right now. Like I was really encouraged when I saw the podcast like happening and like seeing different things, watching the first video. I was like this is awesome. Like I wish I was like at that point in high school, and I wish I was like doing this with a group of guys too, and things like that. So it's like, that's not to like boost your egos, but like it's really encouraging. Like continue to do this, continue to push each other and push others like outside of this group. Yeah.
I feel like, go ahead.
though. I was gonna say at first, whenever like we posted a couple, I was like, okay, who's actually like, really going and watching them? Like I know we had a couple people that we knew like really close, but then I got asked to like speak at church on Wednesday, like just to talk about it, like the meaning of the name, why we do it. And I was speaking in the middle school, and afterwards, a kid came up to me, and he came up. He's like, "Your podcast is the reason I'm a Christian right now," and I was like, "Wow!" Like it brought a whole new meaning to everything. And like the past 3 days, I've just been thinking about that. Like this is insane. Like we're just kids in high school. We're just doing it to grow, honestly, and like reach out to others because we feel like it was a good calling, and that like brought a whole new perspective into everything.
100%.
And you wanted a picture.
Yeah, they wanted to be. Yeah,
That's awesome. I love that.
it killed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's something that you said that I'd say I kind of like struggle with is like obviously to grow as a Christian you have to read the Bible, you have to deepen your relationship with God, and I feel like that's something that I don't do well with is like reading the Word. So what would be your like advice, or how do you? Because like you said, you miss days, but obviously, how do you get more rooted in the Word?
I think it's fighting that that desire to chase your own feelings, because we're not called to follow our feelings, and I think a lot of our culture nowadays is like I don't feel like it, or I feel like this, or I feel like this, but it's we're called to follow the Lord. So even on days when it's I don't feel like it, just that reminder of okay, but I want to know more. I want to know more about Him, and that can be little. I usually read probably a chapter a day, and sometimes it's less than that. Or some days when it's really hard to open the Bible, it's just I just read a psalm because it's really easy and not easy, but just soothing.
It's words of wisdom.
Yeah, and encouraging. I think I've started to try and read through more of the Old Testament lately, and that can be some people can call it boring, but I think sometimes it's a cool reminder of I don't know if I heard it somewhere, if it just I don't know, but the idea of God is a good father, and a good father wants to tell stories, and it's this is God sitting down with us and being let me tell you a story of me back in the day, and it's but then when your dad's telling you a story about you, you're or about him back in the day, you're man, I didn't know you had that in you, or I didn't know I didn't know you were like me back in the day, and it's I think we see the same thing. It's wow, God, I didn't know you had that much compassion for those people then, and wow, you really do care about these people. Reading through Exodus, people are I'd rather be anywhere but here in the wilderness. I'd rather be in Egypt as a slave than out here starving, and why can't we get to the promised land, all these different things, and just God's just I'm providing for you right now. This is what I'm doing for you right now. I hear your groans, I hear all these things, but I just want you to draw closer to me. I want you to grow closer to me. And if I just gave it to you right then, yeah, you'd see my goodness, you'd see my love, but
take it for granted.
I want you to see even more of me than that. So I think just those reminders of God just wants us to know Him, and it's not a check it off. It's just man, I want to know you, and I want you to know me. It's just a cool time to meet with Him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, what does being a man of God look like for you? Maybe influences you have in your life, because I mean we obviously wanted you on this because you're someone that we kind of look up to, because you're so bold with your faith, and
you were a senior, while we were just kind of getting
into
the high school, kind of we were 8th grade and you were a senior, and just kind of looked up to that grade. And
say being a man of God, that's a good question. I'd say it all starts with pursuing the Lord, because as men we have this like leadership like thing that's like comes natural, like just like this desire to lead, or this like natural just leadership qualities. But I think like the best leaders are first followers, and being willing to submit yourself to the Lord is really hard. And that's like it says in Colossians, it talks about like, wives, submit to your husbands, but like as the bride of Christ, we're called to submit to Him too. So it's like, even when we want to pursue things of our own, it's like that check of like, okay, wait, but like I want to submit to you because like we're your bride first. And I think just like another thing is just like loving others, being present with others, listening to others. Those are things that I think don't come easy, don't come naturally, but like those are things that really reflect the Lord, just like His love and His patience, and just like you don't realize, like you were talking about, like you don't realize the impact you have on people. I remember my senior year of high school, like I took a step back, like in the middle of basketball season. My cousins are like Zach's age, like really young, and I just remember like they'd go to the basketball games and like we're like, I don't know, like 2-15, whatever it was. We were like really bad, but like those kids still like looked up to us and they still really cared, and it's like that realization of like, man, like they don't care what I do, like they just look up to me because I'm older, and that because like that's all they know. So it's like how I live, like these kids are gonna emulate it. These kids are gonna want to follow that and do the same thing. So it's like, man, even like missing like or not getting to take as many warm-up shots before a game as I want, if that means getting the ball to these kids so they can pass it to me first, like different things like that. It's like slowing down and being present and noticing the people around you, I think, are a few things that are really important to me and really like something that I try and focus on, because I think it means a lot to those kids, and it means a lot to others around you when you're just present and in the moment and making them feel loved and important in those moments.
That's how you build a community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, not only did I know, like, well, the impact I had on that kid, the kid doesn't even know the impact he made on me.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. The kid was probably nervous to come up and talk. Like, he was a younger kid, and yeah, just taking a bold step.
Yeah.
Inspiring the next generations of. It's a huge thing right now.
That's another thing.
They're getting pushed a whole different message than what they should be, so it's kind of like our task to be able to make them realize what life actually is. So, you gonna set up the candy bowl or what?
I just
Left it up.
It's two in the frame, you know.
Come on.
Yeah.
Is there anything that, like, the Lord has been putting on your heart, like just like something that you'd want to share with just everyone, or?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, I think I've found myself. I've been reading through Exodus, and it's been really like sweet, because I've been kind of in like a same like almost like a waiting season, or like a feeling of like I feel like I'm everywhere, or I feel like I want to be everywhere except where I'm at right now. Like, man, I want to get on to this career. I want to, like, just go out and share the gospel. I don't want to sit here in a class and learn about how to do it, or learn about the God I want to share to everybody. And different things like that, like, man, like desiring relationship and things like that, like, just feels like I'm in a waiting season almost. But I think, like, I made a bracelet for it just so as a reminder, like, Exodus 16 talks about, like, daily, like, the Lord providing bread daily, and like, yeah, like I said earlier, like the Israelites were like, man, like we'd rather be anywhere else. We'd rather be slaves back there than freed out here. Like just like so like just complaining, and I feel like I was in the same spot for a while, and I'm find myself in it now still. But just that reminder of like, it says like the people looked towards the wilderness and saw the glory of God, and just the idea of like, man, like there's so much here, like where I'm at right now, and like the Lord is providing bread daily for me right now. So just like seeking a heart of gratitude for where you're at, and like for what the Lord is doing and where he has you, because he has you there for a reason. And then just backing off that, I was reading through First Thessalonians too, just as well, just because I was reading for a class, and I was like, wait, I've never like actually dug into this, so I want to read it. And at the end of it, I think First Thessalonians 5 verses 16 through 18 are like 3 short verses, but they just say like, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in every situation, because this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for your life, or something like that. And it was just like, whoa, like sometimes I think like I have to have a reason to be grateful, or I have to have a reason to rejoice, but it's like, no, this is just like God's will for me. It's just to like rejoice, to celebrate what he's done, to celebrate what he's doing, and to like continue to pray, continue to speak with him, ask him, to just seek his heart. And I think those are like some of the main things that I've really been chewing on, really been trying to soak in. But I think those are the main things. What are some things, I want to ask you guys some questions too. So what are some things that you guys are like learning or going through? What is it?
You said something about like being in the moment, being grateful, even when you have like nothing to be like grateful for or anything. What I had a little something that hit me when you said that. Me and Cade went to the Dominican for a missions trip, and obviously amazing week. Like it was an awesome time, and we got on our plane to go back, and like we sat in this plane for 2 hours. Like there was something wrong with the plane, and one person on the plane, Caleb Hall, he went with us, just turns on a speaker, turns on his phone, stands up, and just starts praising in the middle of the aisles. Like we have nothing, like we're dead tired, it's hot as crap in this plane, we're in the Dominican jungle, and he just stands up and starts praising. And I mean, it changed the entire mood on the whole plane. It was nuts. So I feel like that really, that hit. I really like that.
That's so fire.
It is. He's an awesome person.
Awesome.
Say like the biggest thing for me right now is just like surrender, like just the word surrender. Just like knowing that God has like a big plan for me, and his way is better. But my youth pastor kind of challenged me, and that word just keeps popping up like day to day, like just surrender. So I think that's like probably my biggest thing right now.
I think my biggest thing right now would be just to share, I go to Fort Wayne all the time, and I'm just thinking like these kids probably, a lot of them don't have the best home lives, and maybe they do, and I mean, I can just feel like off of what some of them are saying, I'm like, why do I not talk to them about Jesus? Because it's like, I have that perfect opportunity and I just don't. And that's such a problem, because then it's like, I'm in my bed at night, I'm about to go to sleep, and I'm like, why did I not talk to him about Jesus? And it's like, and then obviously just at school too, because there's a lot of kids that I know that I think need Jesus, and
I think that's something we just gotta like pray, like just be like, Jesus, please give us the strength to share, like, because
It takes so much boldness and so much courage, but it's worth it. Like, I think my friend one time said, he's like, this guy just like speaks wisdom, like the Lord has blessed him with so much wisdom. One time he said like, what was it? How did he word it? He worded it so smart, and I was like, bro, how'd you do that? But it was, are you willing to risk, what was it? Are you willing to risk your, what's the word? I'm blanking on it. It's such a good word. sorry.
No,
That's
you're good.
so bad.
Must be word of the day material.
Oh, it was word of the day. No, it's like it's not that crazy of a word, but it's just like, it's basically like, are you willing to risk the way people look at you, to change the trajectory of their eternity? But I can't think of the word that was in that place. But like the idea of like, man, us risking something so small for a chance to change the trajectory of their eternity, like that means so much more. And yeah, if I could find that word, it'd probably make a lot more sense. But that word is just it left. So, but yeah,
That's
like
great.
it's worth it. Like, and I've had times where I've shared the gospel. I was sharing the gospel with a worker at Culver's a few weeks ago. I've built this relationship up with this guy for like the last 2 years. Just like this 60-year-old man, like at Grace, like at Warsaw. Me and my roommate would go there for like just ice cream on the weekends. And I was sharing it. I was like talking to him and it's like, do you believe in Jesus? And he like just looks me straight in the face like, no. And like I was like, oh shoot, like I don't think I've ever had this.
Yeah.
Like I don't think like usually like people are like, yeah, but like I mean, I don't know, like I haven't been following. He's like, no, like I don't, like, and like presented everything that he believed. And it's like, yeah, like so I just don't think it's worth it for me. And he's like, but I like appreciate you for trying it and doing it, but like I just believe my own thing and you can believe your own thing. And like I was able to have like this 10-minute conversation with him at the front of the line. But it was off to the side. I had already ordered and someone else was taking orders, but like he just, yeah, like I walked away and there was so much in me that I wanted to be like, dang, like I failed or whatever, but it was like, that is like a seed planted, whether it worked out or not. Like, even though he like hasn't changed his mind, like I got to present the gospel to him and he was willing to listen. And yeah, like hopefully the Lord just works in his heart because my words don't change him anyway. So it's like, yeah, that was just like an encouragement. Like, you're gonna, like, it's not gonna work sometimes, but like, that's not up to you. Like, our call is obedience. Like, the Lord will do the rest. So.
Any other questions for us?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see, like, you won sectionals, right, for tennis?
Yeah.
Is the next step regionals in tennis, or what was?
Yeah, it was regionals.
Did you win that?
Lost first round of regionals.
Oh shit, that's tough.
Next year.
You had a good season though, right? That's fair.
Yeah, it was alright.
That's fair. And then you guys play Madison Grant football,
Madison
right?
Grant.
How are you feeling about that?
Good. I mean, I think we're prepared.
Have you done your homework?
I've not done my homework.
We had homework?
Shoot.
We had homework?
Mosier, don't watch
Football
this.
homework.
Oh.
And it's Sunday.
It's
It's
the first
Sunday.
time he's been able to do it this year. So.
Yeah.
Mosier, don't watch this. I'm just kidding.
It's due tomorrow. It's due tomorrow at 6:30 a.m.
Oh, okay. Oh shoot.
Yeah, he's
That's
got-
right. I was expecting PM.
Yeah, we have early Monday practice for film
Okay.
because
Wow.
it's fall break. I think
They
we
got
did that
teacher
last year, too.
conference.
Oh, teacher conference.
After school, so
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha. That's cool.
I'm gonna get that done tonight.
Oh, so you guys had to wake up early
Just watch the
tomorrow?
Mishawaka film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have those like sports been like for you guys? Like, I mean, obviously it's come to an end, but like some of you are still going. Like, what have those looked like this year? And like, have they been any different since like last year?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like from football last year to this year, I mean, from the beginning of last year to the end of last year, we progressed so much. And I feel like whenever we started in the spring for football, we kind of kept that kind of
Big move, yeah.
how we ended, and we kind of just went on from it. Like, I feel like it's just been an incline ever since I've like started like actually playing varsity. I feel like we've gone like our team's gone in the right direction.
Spiritually with our team,
Yeah.
it's been getting a lot better. I feel like because obviously like the senior class is amazing. There's a lot of great Christians in the senior class, and they lead really well. But our small group decided that, what was it, the week of AC?
Yeah, it was AC week.
Some of the guys were gonna go and kneel in the end zone and pray before the game. Yeah, and they did that, and our whole team saw it. And then the next week, the entire team went and prayed in the end zone. So the
It's
only
crazy.
people on the sideline were the captains because they're not allowed to go and pray.
Yeah.
So
That's so cool.
yeah. And we've been doing that ever since, and it's been pretty cool. So, yeah.
Just those tiny steps that can lead to like crazy things. Like it might seem like when we're doing it might seem like nothing really that crazy, but like people see that and they're like, oh wow.
And I just think about how big of an impact like you guys doing that has on, because like you guys know there's not Christians, like there's people who aren't Christians on the team. Like they may believe like, oh yeah, there's a God that he's up there, whatever, but like you guys showing that is just, and the whole team do it, that was just awesome.
Me and Caleb got to talk to a lot of like the freshmen this year through our church. A lot of them go to our church. Like some of the ones that are like, they haven't always, I don't know if they haven't had it easy or they have like rough home life, or even if they've had a good home life, they've never been in like a Christian atmosphere. And I've honestly seen them change. Like I've seen them grow even the slightest bit since the beginning of the year, and it's only been like a little over 9 weeks. And that's just good to see. That's kind of like our whole purpose is to. I know in football there's the culture doesn't graduate thing.
Yeah.
And I've kind of like always pushed that off for a bit, and I'm like, well, I've been thinking on that a lot more recently. I'm like, we can make a legit culture that's not even football. Like it could be something so much greater.
South
than
Adams
that.
culture.
Yeah, so much greater than that. I feel like that's kind of been one of my missions recently. I know I've talked to Sty Pie about that a lot.
Well, I've heard stories.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that's cool. How is like, I don't know, I think like South Adams is like been blessed with like, even though it's a public school, to have like a lot of like Christian values and like a lot of like teachers who share Christian values. Like, have you like seen like, what have you like seen in school, like whether it's like FCA or like campus life? Like I don't know, like I don't hear much of that stuff, so like what's kind of going on?
I mean, to be honest, I'm not a part of FCA.
I'm not either.
But something that I'd say like that I've seen this year was just randomly Mr. Mosier in class turned on like Forrest Frank and like Christian music and just jamming out to Christian music was, like the first couple weeks of school. But that was just something like just someone being not ashamed, like just not being ashamed of their Christian belief. So that was something that that I remember.
There was a new event that happened earlier this year. They're doing like once a month. It's through like the SAD program, where they're like having someone come in and just, like say their testimony. Like it's like So the first guest was the Caleb Hollett dude I talked about.
Okay, yeah.
And it was, I've heard his testimony plenty of times, but it's a good, like the freedom to do that. Like we're beyond blessed to just like. It's pretty crazy like how much freedom we have to like worship Jesus in our school. It's public school.
Yeah, that's so sick. Back to Forrest Frank. I feel like his music is just, that guy's just a game changer. Not gonna lie, like
I feel like even non-Christian people listen to it just because it's so good.
It's good.
Yeah, like the Lord is using him in such a cool way, cause he's like a gateway to like for the secular world to like see Jesus like through music. Cause I think like so often it's like how like worship music's like slow or like just like secular world's like this is just not good music, but then like Forrest brings these beats and it's like oh my goodness, like he's been making crazy ones lately, and I just found like his song Selah, like I didn't even hear it until like 2 days ago, and like that was released around the same time as like God's Got My Back and like all those, and it's like wow, this song is just like so good, like just the idea of like taking a pause and like slowing down, just the truth in that is cool.
Well, he started off writing secular music.
Yeah.
He's part of Surfaces. They wrote like Sunday Best and like the type of music. But
what was it called? Selah?
Yeah.
I think I've heard that one.
it's good.
It's good?
It's like a pink cover.
Yeah.
He released his EP, I think.
Oh, check it out.
Yeah.
It's good.
I heard the song. I was like, I don't even know what Selah means. Like I've seen it in the Bible and like things like that, but I don't know like the meaning of it. It's just like to like pause or take a break, and I was like, wow, like I needed that. Like that's so good.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Especially when you're talking about like you felt like you're in that period of like just go,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
hearing that song, it's kind of cool.
Same. Yeah. Yeah. It's similar with like Chris Renzema. He came to Grace for like homecoming, which was like insane. I don't know if you've like if you and
What's
you
his
guys
name?
have listened. Chris Renzema.
I never heard of him.
He's I'd say like folk style like Christian music, but he's got a song that's called like Let the Ground Rest, and that one's like so good. Just like the harvest is coming, but like right now, just let the ground rest. It's like wow, we keep trying to like work on this land that like the Lord is growing stuff in it, but like we just want to continue to work on it, and it's like wow, just like let's just chill.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm a big fan of music. What kind of music do you guys like to listen to?
I listen to a lot of indie folk music, Americana, a little bit of alternative, country, but yeah, I'd say that's the main.
I had no idea we just said it all, dude.
I didn't know the second one. What
Americana.
is that like a
It's like-
genre?
Yeah, it's like
It sounds like a
bluegrass and
coffee.
country. it's like Zach Bryan. Basically.
Oh,
okay,
that's
got
the
it,
genre.
got it.
I didn't know. Okay.
That sounds like coffee.
I don't know, but that's fire. That's cool.
No, yeah, country. A lot of country.
I like country.
Some pop. I mean, the catchy ones, like
Yeah.
like Soda Pop and
Golden.
Yeah, the Golden. It's the what's it from? K-pop Demon Hunters. You
yes.
heard of them?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it. or anything.
Don't watch it.
I've never watched it.
It's so bad.
It's just the song.
Yeah,
The songs are not bad.
those two, Golden and Soda Pop, they're way too catchy.
It's embarrassing to say, but they're actually
Yeah.
not that bad.
They're good songs, but the show I lasted like 20 minutes. I turned it off. I was like,
Okay.
this is terrible.
Cause there's people from Grace that like have talked about it. My RD Jay Boogie, if Jay Boogie sees this, I think he would
Jay
tell me
Boogie?
it's good. His name's that's his nickname. His name's Jalen Williams, but
okay.
we call him Boogie.
I like
so
Good boogie.
yeah, I think he watched it with his brother or something. I thought he said it was alright, but I could be wrong. So, but
I've never watched it. Just listening to the songs. But we told Tony Mosher about the song on a Wednesday night. Then he had to like clean up after. He said he put the song on in his pocket, and it played on repeat for 20 minutes. And he said every.
Soda Pop? Oh my word.
He knows all the words.
He said every time the hook, like the main part came on, he like started dancing, like he was all by himself. He said,
I love that. I love
It was
it.
so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's singing in the halls at school. He comes into like the lunchroom and talks, and
That's so
it's awesome. No, that obviously country, like No Con. It's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And like Forrest Frank, for Christian music, Forrest Frank, and then SEU Worship. That was one that
That's good.
we first heard at. I went to a church camp with Wes's church.
That's cool. That's cool.
They played live. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I love SU worship. At camp this summer, I worked with a girl that like goes to SEU, and she's like all about their worship. And it was like, okay, like I'd walk into their. She ran like the trading post, and I walk in there. It was like always SEU worship, or always. She had good music taste though. It was good music, but yeah. So
Yeah.
it was a cool connection because I was like, I've heard the worship, but like. I just always forget that it's actually like a college that people
it's
go
nuts.
to.
Yeah.
College.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place, but I heard this song in church this morning. Let me look at what it's called.
I guess we also get a lot of rap in our system.
We do.
That's true.
Whether we like it or
That's
not.
football.
Football.
That's football.
Football and well, rock too. I'm not a rock guy at all. Like,
I'm a big heavy metal guy. I listen to a lot of
Okay.
heavy metal.
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not my style, but it gets pumped into my veins quite often. Like,
Yeah, but it's called Who Else, and it's just such a good song with lyrics, and I listen
Yeah.
to it like all the way to Fort Wayne in the back. So
I love that
the whole
song.
time, yeah. So and then obviously SEU worship too, and they're good. So yeah.
That's who else is worthy? That is, yeah.
it's a good one.
I love. It's either country or indie folk for me.
Yeah.
You guys ever heard Bryn or
Mhm.
Osiris?
Yeah, I love Brent.
He knows like all the
Bryn and
all the
Osiris.
small ones.
Do you know Camp?
Camp. I think I've heard like one or two.
That's
songs like
my
that.
favorite.
But Osiris.
So good.
Osiris is really good too.
I don't know Osiris.
Osiris is one that like he's probably my favorite right now.
Cyrus.
They're just like vibes.
Yeah.
Like I call it's in like my like car drive playlist. Like if I'm going like on a long drive or like just like going to get like food with my friends, like that's the playlist I listen to. So it's like just vibes and just good times. So
Apple Music or Spotify?
Spotify.
Spotify. Alright.
Yeah. I saw your Apple Music.
YouTube music.
YouTube music. Oh, okay, that's
that what you're on?
I think that's what
that's
it's called.
it is.
I'm on
Okay.
YouTube Music.
Yeah,
Okay, there we
YouTube
go.
music.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
now
the
we
good
got
stuff.
It's literally the same
Unlimited
layout.
skips.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There we go.
We got
And it's free?
Yes.
my
But
dad
it's
got the-
your phone stays on whenever you listen to it, so it
Oh,
drains your
okay.
battery.
My dad got the I don't know how he got it. He got a YouTube Premium from his work or something. So we got YouTube Music for like free whenever like all that. So that's what we're all on.
That's awesome.
So since you've gone out of high school, what do you how has your like clothing dressing game changed? I feel like whenever you're in high school it was like and then when you went to college you're posting all these things I'm like
The
No,
bracelet.
yeah,
That's where I'm at.
Exactly.
Like-
That's yeah. That's part of it where I'm like, man, like people from high school, like I feel like they just would not recognize like who I like my personality stuff. And I think I always had that like creativity and like desire, but it was almost this like idea of like, man, like people would think I'm weird if I just pulled up in this, or like if like all of a sudden like I went from sweatpants, hey dudes, and a sweatshirt to like whatever I'm wearing, like jeans, like. And stuff like that. Like, jeans are probably my go-to nowadays, which is weird because you'd have never caught me in jeans in high school. I don't think I own a pair of jeans. But, yeah, like, I think, like, I love art and I love, like, those kind of things and, like, creativity, but I'm so bad at, like, drawing and so bad at art. So, like, this is, like, my way of expressing myself.
yeah.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I hate drawing, but
Yeah.
I like putting things together. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, so that's kind of just like a way of expressing myself. And like the bracelets, I think this is just like a result of working at a camp for a summer because you just get bracelets and like
Can like the
campers.
kids make them for
Campers, I had like 8 campers make bracelets for me this summer, and like half of them I can't even wear because they were like too big or they'd break, or so I'd like put in my water bottle. I have some that are still in my water bottle, some that have broke, but a lot of them are like also just reminders of like different things like in my life. Like I say, like if I'd ever get a tattoo, it'd just be something probably on my wrist or something that I could just like see and like be reminded of something. Just because like I don't know, I like to have those reminders. Yeah.
but the pendant, what does that mean?
It's a Jesus carrying a lamb.
Oh, like the
So-
99.
Yeah, just like I don't know, I think I see a lot of that like in myself, like being that lamb, like that was just wandering like clueless for a while, and like just the idea of like wow, like he recognized that I was missing and like he cared enough to like leave the rest of them and like pursue me. I'm like I don't know, just the idea of that is just like so like just like rocks me. I feel like when I think about it, because it's like man, like God really does care. He really does love us.
He meets you at your lowest.
He's so in the details. Like he notices the little things and cares about the little things, and it's like that's like so cool to me. Yeah.
That's good.
Sorry, I was laughing, kid. Whenever you said you like putting things together, I just thought of your denim fit that you wore. And I was like, this guy wore jean jackets and he wore a jean jacket and jeans to school,
To be fair, someone else is supposed to rock it with me.
and he bailed.
And he bailed.
Hey. I woke up late. Can't
I was like, oh, we're gonna be matching.
I woke up late and I couldn't find my jean
It
jacket.
won't matter. Whatever.
The guy pulls up in sweat, like a sweatshirt.
I couldn't find the jean jacket and I woke up late. It's a bad combo.
Real bad combo.
I walked into class, sat down, made it through the first period, went to my locker, took the jean jacket off, put it in my locker, went on the rest of my day.
Good. So you had a shirt under and you're good. I love that. Was it like the same like color?
Same exact color.
Okay, that's not
Yeah.
as bad. If it was different, it'd
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Walmart and got them like
be okay.
a week before. We
Yeah.
wore them the next day we got them.
Okay,
And then
gotcha. That's sick. I love it. Yeah, yeah. And I also have like friends who are very like, their fits are tough and fire and fun, different. So it's like, man, like okay, like I can express myself and it's really fun just to see like what you can put together. I think, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
Oh,
can't do that.
I've seen your closet. You have the clothes.
I
You just don't.
I don't have the
He
confidence.
has so much like nice clothes. He just never wears them.
I wear black shorts and a t-shirt to school.
Yes.
Clearly. And occasionally, if we ever
But it's like football season, so I don't want to have to like.
if we ever do George
Change.
Wednesday,
This is tough.
Yeah.
we started George Wednesday last year,
I love that.
and then we haven't done it in a bit. We got to start it.
It's
back
been a
up.
minute.
It's been way too long. But we started with like Braylon Shock.
Yeah.
He was one of the people. Yeah, not persons. People that started it.
That's sick. I love that. At camp this summer, we have like dress up days,
Yeah.
like America Monday and I think Wacky Wednesday, Jersey Day, Thursday, different things like that. But me and my assistant cabin leader this summer were like, we're gonna switch this up. Like we want something different, and so we made Thugging Thursday. And every Thursday we'd still wear like jerseys, but we'd wear like these like 3XL and 1 shorts from Walmart, and they were all like this like teal garbage color. I don't know, but it was so funny. And like me, him, and one other guy, like wore them the first week, and everybody's like, you guys are like idiots, like what are you doing? But then like as the summer went on, like more and more staff members started getting those same exact shorts. By the end of the summer we had like 30 people on staff like wearing these same exact shorts.
That's awesome. Dude.
And our boss the last week pulled them out, and his wife was like, he's been saving these for like the last month, like trying to keep it a secret. But like, yeah, so it was just like a whole thing. We're wearing sideways hats and like just looking like straight Allen Iverson. It was just so funny.
That's awesome.
Having those dress up days. And one of the main guys, not my assistant captain leader, but the other guy from the main three, like he still rocks Thugging Thursday at school. He goes to Olivet Nazarene University, and like he'll send pictures, or like other people that go there that work at camp like will send pictures and be like, he's staying strong. And it's just like him in class with like his hat sideways and these baggy shorts. It's like, bro, there's no way.
We should bring that to South Adams. Thugging
Oh
Thursday.
gosh.
We
And then I
need to
wear
bring
baggy
more-
jeans, bro.
We need to bring more dress up days.
We do.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture. It was so
Dress
funny.
up days are fun.
They're
but it's
so
like
fun.
they only ever happen like
And we have the same ones.
homecoming. Yeah, they're like the same PJ Day and like
Yeah.
Yes, this is our. Yeah, this is me and my assistant cabin leader.
That's awesome.
cheese on it. Yeah, those are
That's a
those
good
shorts
photo.
Our boss was posed up, like, absolute
Oh, that's your boss.
legend. Yeah, like it was sick. Just like fun things like that where people are like, "What are you doing?" It's just so
Yeah.
fun to me. Like, no.
Yeah, I think that's been like a big thing. Like, people have been making Christianity a cool thing.
Yeah.
I feel like forever is just such like a stereotype for people, and I feel like the game's been changing. I mean, we talked about Forrest Frank,
Yeah.
like Christians being bold in their faith. That's been like, I mean, I feel like it kind of tells people like, oh, you don't have to be a certain person to be a Christian. Like I know like Ohio State does that really well
Yeah.
with their football program. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it definitely is so cool. It also like arises new challenges of like, okay, like how do I not make this just about like the popularity game or like the like
Yeah.
clout or whatever, like yeah, like there's always like that battle inside, like no matter what it looks like am I gonna go outside the crowd or am I gonna genuinely do this and not just do it because that's what the crowd is doing? So it's like, oh, like, but it's so cool to see like people like, okay, like maybe I can fit in, like
Yeah.
maybe like, cause like there's not like a certain way, like obviously like there are things that you have to do as a follower of Jesus, like you do live differently, but like I think people think that like they have to like completely change in order to come to him, and it's like, man, like
You meet to where you're at.
yeah, exactly. It's cool.
Yeah.
Love that though.
Whenever you were, I know obviously you're not going to college for any sports right now.
Yeah.
But whenever you went to like high school and stuff, how did you like manage, like sports and like being a Christian, like how you hold yourself? Because I know that's something like most people struggle with. Like that's something I struggle with. It's
Yeah.
something I'm sure everyone that's a Christian and athlete struggles with that some way.
It's definitely hard. It's a lot of surrender, like you were talking about, Cade. I think, like, yeah, because I'm naturally, like, I've recognized this. I'm naturally, like, super competitive, and naturally, like, if so, like, I won't be the first one to talk trash, but if someone talks trash, like,
Yeah.
I will win the mind game. Like, there is no doubt in my mind that, like, I will wreck them, like, just with, like, little things. It doesn't even have to be, like, bad. It's just, like, I will get in their head. And it's like, man, like, that is not what I should be doing. Like, I shouldn't be living like that. I shouldn't be doing that. And, like, you guys also talked about, like, the football locker room. Like, just remembering, like, the kind of music that was being played before games. I was like, wow, like, this stuff is wild. Like, it gets you hype and it gets you fired up, but it's like, shoot, bro. And that was something, like, nice for me, like, especially, like, being, like, a wide receiver in a corner, like, I didn't have that, like, I need to go, like, run through a brick wall, like, mentality.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like, I'm, like, more than anything, I just need to be in the right headspace of, like thinking the right way and different things like that. And, like, so, like, for me, I know, like, I would play, like, I would just put headphones in most of the time, like, before games. I'd, like, listen to just, like, slower music. Because it was, like, my mind is always racing and it's always going, like, this upbeat stuff, like, I don't need that. Like, just, like, for me, personally, like, it wasn't, like, I don't know, like, I'm fine with the upbeat stuff, and, like, I think Christian rap's fire, too, like, Caleb Gordon kills it, but, like,
I love Caleb.
I just always needed, like, that, like, slow stuff to, like, slow me down and, like, slow down my brain and, like, just to, like, find peace, almost.
Yeah.
So that was something, and also just, like, I think sometimes, like, we put pressure on ourselves to do too much and, like, be so much of a certain way, but, like, I think as you, like, continue to do the work, like, pursue the Lord, like, on your own time, like, the way that you live will show whether you're trying to or not. And that's something I've recognized, like, even with, like, one of my friends in high school, like, started asking me about Jesus just because of the way that I lived. Like, and it was like I'd never shared the gospel with him. Like, I'd never shared the gospel with him, and he started, like questioning different things and, like, asking me, and then, like, I was able to share some things, and, like, eventually, like, he got baptized, like not even a year ago, but, like, half a year ago. But, just, like, things like that, it's, like, just the Lord works, like, through you, whether you realize it or not. So, like, take that pressure off yourself. Don't overthink it. Just, like, yeah, continue to let him mold you in that quiet space, and then, like, you'll see how it, like, folds out there. I mean, yeah, it's something you don't even have to necessarily force. Let it be authentic, let it be genuine, because we're all broken people. Like, that's something, like, a lot of non-believers have that mindset of, like, I'm not good enough. Like, I can't live that way. Like, when they see, like, man, like, we mess up too, and, like, but we, like, seek forgiveness, and we see, like, the Lord forgives us, and we don't have to walk in that shame, like, allowing others to recognize that, like, that we're not perfect and that they don't have to be perfect is so huge. Yeah, that's a big thing.
That's been, obviously sports is probably, like, a big one for me, staying calm in my sports. I think, like, a big way that I've kind of, like, been able to stay calm, it sounds very basic, but it's just deep breaths. Like, when I was young and I'd wrestle, my dad would always say deep breaths, and I'd go, like, just super, like, I wouldn't let my mind get sidetracked by anything. I'd just be so angry.
Yeah.
That's probably why I quit wrestling. That's probably why I'm not allowed to wrestle anymore. But as I've grown up, I started to, like, realize that, like, it's legit closing your eyes and just taking a moment out of, like, the grand scheme of things and just kind of, like, zooming out is like a
Yeah.
big way to help.
Yeah.
I do that quite often on the sideline. So I only play one way.
Yeah.
So I just like kind of take that moment to relax and like we game planned all week. Like you don't gotta stress out right now. Like just take a step back and do what you know what to do.
Yeah, taking a step back's huge too. I think, I don't know, I guess Mosier, my senior year before our first game, like, wrote letters to, like, each of the seniors and, like, gave them to us and, like, we read, he's like, take your time, read it, like, before the game, like, in it, I remember he said, like, take a moment before the game starts just to find your parents and, like, to, like, just, like, remember, like, the work that they put in for you and things like that, like, different things, he said something like that, and that, like, really stuck out to me of, like, okay, and, like, from that moment on, like, my whole senior year, like, every game, football, basketball, baseball, like, I always, like, tried to, like, take a moment and just, like, stop and, like, find my parents and find those people that were, like, there to watch me, because I was, like, it was, like, a reminder for me that, like, this is so much more than a game. Like, it's, like, like, there is so much more to life than just this game. Like, these people that are watching me aren't going to love me any less if I don't perform. And, like, just that, like, recognition, I think, like, allowed me to change my mindset and, like, take a lot of pressure off myself to, like, do well. Because it's, like, they still love me. Like,
Yeah. It also makes you play better, too, I feel like. When you take a lot of the pressure off yourself,
yeah.
it enhances, like, your focus and stuff, I think.
Yeah. And then, like, just, like, seeking, like, gratitude and, like, just being able to play the game. Like, my senior year of high school, started the baseball season off. I love baseball. I loved it. Started off, like, 0 for 20. Like, I think I only had, like,
baseball.
I only had, like, 3 strikeouts, but just, like, kept hitting it to people, and I'm sitting there, like, my batting average sucks. Like, I'm never, like, I don't know, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, just so discouraged. And then, I think someone was just like, just be grateful. I was like, whoa, that's legit. So, like, I just be out there on the field and then, like, turn around, like, wow, like, I get to play on this field.
Yeah.
Like, I get to, like, play this game still. Like, not a lot of kids, like, get to play this game. And, like, play on, like, this nice of a field, play, like, with, like, this good of coaches, like, whatever it may be, like, just, like, this heart of gratitude. And I think it, like, subconsciously, like, changed the way that I was playing, because it was, like, no pressure on myself to, like, pick it up, but just, like, just enjoy it. And, like, when you enjoy it, I think you play better. I think that's what it is, like, so, you know.
There's a statistic that says, they did, like, a study, like, you can't be anxious when you're grateful. Like, when you show gratitude or, like, you're praying, like, you can't be anxious. Like, crazy. I forget what all the statistics were, but it's just a crazy study that I read.
That's fair. You big stats guy?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Big stats guy.
What are you guys, like, thinking about, like, after high school? Have you put much thought to it yet, or?
I mean, a little bit. I know I want to work outside. I've bounced between, like, landscaping design and kind of, like, because originally I was, like, I wanted to do landscaping, but I'm like, okay, if I work as a landscaper, how can I make this last a lifetime? I mean, you're going to get burned out if you work outside 24/7.
It takes a toll.
Yeah. So I kind of looked into landscape and design, and that has kind of a pretty open field. It's kind of like all the behind the scenes, like planning out stuff. Then for Christmas, I got a drone. And then so like, okay, drone operation would be fun. Like, I like flying a drone.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been researching more, but I don't really know, like, what places that have that. I know our school, like, offers the drone certification thing. So, but I don't know, that one's a kind of a long shot. That would be something wild. But
That's cool.
Those aren't anywhere near set in stone, like, at all.
They don't need to be.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, I'm gonna go play college tennis somewhere. Then, hopefully that leads to, like, probably just get the easiest degree possible, honestly.
Yeah.
Just try to, I don't know. But then, I want to try to do, like, coaching somewhere. like hopefully that leads to like coaching opportunity. To coach like just like high level tennis players would be the ultimate goal, I guess.
That's cool. That's really sick.
I want to play football somewhere. The goal would be to leave high school halfway next year and go play early. But yeah, I want to go to college. I want to major in exercise science, and then eventually get my master's in strength and conditioning or sports performance, one of the two. But I mean, if football takes it even further and I go pro, would be the ultimate goal eventually. So, I mean, just depends on where I go to college and how I develop eventually. So, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool to hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had no clue when I was a junior in high school, so I was just curious to see if you guys had any idea.
I still got no clue.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could go play a sport somewhere,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be awesome. Like, if I'm going to go to college, I would try and play a sport, because honestly, it's like, I love playing sports, then I can cut down on some of the costs a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
something I'm not opposed to. But
So, cutting down the cost isn't something to be opposed to.
not at all. Not one slightest bit.
Yeah. That's sick. That's really cool to hear.
Grace actually has the 4th ranked NAI team in the country.
Yeah.
Their
They're tennis
tennis-
guys, tennis.
Their tennis team is insane.
Yeah, they're nuts. A lot of overseas guys.
Yep.
We have an American guy in my hall. He's so funny. He's awesome. He's a sophomore. I don't know how much he plays, but he really loves it.
Yeah, they don't recruit. Like they don't recruit Americans.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy that he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I should ask him about that, because I don't know how he like got recruited or anything like that. It's a good question though to put in the back of my pocket. But, yeah, their programs are Grace's sports programs are pretty good. We're still trying to get football. No, I'm just kidding. We're not trying to get football, but
Do you guys get like a
You guys have like rugby
new
or stuff?
baseball field?
they have there's a new press box.
Okay,
And like they have the what's it called? Like the lounge for the players, the clubhouse. They have a new
the
clubhouse. Yeah.
That's sweet.
It's under the press box or something like that. But yeah, I have a lot of baseball players in my hall. They're goofy guys, fun guys. I love them.
Baseball players are weird.
They're
Funny.
They're so fun.
There's so many diverse cultures. Because, I mean, you don't really got to be a certain...
No,
You don't got to look a certain way.
no.
Physical features really don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, obviously, big and strong, it's like... It's always good, but, like, you can literally be anything. And it's awesome to see that.
Yeah.
I know I've gone to Owens College a couple times. It's like... There's a bunch of Spanish going around. He has a friend from like Guatemala. I'm not gonna say what Guatemala. I don't know. Panama maybe. I don't know.
I thought it was Guatemala.
Was it Guatemala? Was
I
that
thought,
the first time? But he comes like
he was
down.
not.
He comes camp with us. He's gonna come camping with us next weekend.
That's awesome.
And so that's just crazy to see different cultures. He's big in his faith too.
I thought it was Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
No.
What?
2
2 weekends.
weekends.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah, it's cool to be surrounded by. That's something I really enjoy about college too. Is like just so many different cultures, so many different like. Just met a guy like a week ago that was from like somewhere in Africa, and I was like, man, like how in the world did you find this place? Like he's
Yeah.
playing soccer there, and but like it's like wow, like there's people that are like they're not for sports, they're from like different countries. I'm like, this is cool. Like one of my friends, Jacob, he's from Albania, just like here like studying ministry. I'm like, that's so sick. And what he wants to do is go back and like be a missionary in Albania or something like that. I forget. He wants to do something in Albania.
Probably really cool.
But it's like, yeah,
Go back and be a missionary in your own
yeah.
in your own country. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. It's really cool to like engage into those different cultures and like see where other people are coming from. Cause, I mean, growing up here, like you're just surrounded by people that
I don't think this.
most likely their
Yeah.
parents grew up around here and their grandparents grew up around here, and there's not much leaving here. So it's cool to see
No.
people that are like, man, I want to go out and see the rest of the world. Like I want to do that stuff and adventure, and it's cool.
Something
Alright.
came up right
It's
when we
good.
started.
It's
So,
so good.
yeah, you guys can keep going if you want, but I just have to go like right now.
Alright.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Alright, see you, Wes.
See ya.
Yeah. I don't know.
something.
It's gotta be football. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe
He's gotta go free some ice.
free some ice.
Yeah.
He's got to free
Probably.
ice, probably.
Free some ice.
Does that a lot. Oh, shoot. That is true. I feel like I was like, my head was like a head above everyone else, and back when as it dropped, I was already like as low as it could go. Our candles died down since the first episode.
It has.
I'm not getting as much of the scent.
It's a good thing though.
It is.
Maybe it's almost time for a new
That
one.
means you've spent
It isn't almost
time
time
on the
for
pod.
Yeah. But the first time I came in this room, it smelled like
It was amazing.
smelled good. Now it doesn't smell as like, maybe I'm used to it. I don't know, but the candle's definitely not near as strong.
So what,
Like
like,
a new flavor.
I might just be forgetting, you might have already said it, like, in the previous podcast, but what, like, was just, like, a thought that one of you had, or, like, how'd you guys come together to, like, make a podcast?
Yeah. It was really just like, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I got a text at night. We all got a text
It
and
was
like
Wes,
random group
right?
chat. Yeah. And Wes was like, "Yo, I got a really good idea." We're like, "All right, let's hear it." He was like, "Let's start a podcast." We're like, "All right." And we were gonna do it like we were gonna call it like the Sendy podcast or something like just, and it was just gonna be like dumb
Just having
stuff. We were just
fun,
gonna
yeah.
talk and mess around. And then, me and Wes were in business class, and he's like, where I was like coming up with mock-ups for like a logo, and he's like, "We should make it a Christian podcast." I was like, "All right," and started coming up with ideas and like couldn't really find name ideas, and then came up with Rooted, like just the name Rooted just came up, and plugged the logo into ChatGPT,
Got
out.
Like,
Came out with
I
that.
like it.
And yeah, that's kind of how it started.
That's awesome. I love that.
No, which is kind of like getting that text from Wes
Yeah.
saying let's start it. Wes is not like, he's not very like outspoken, like
No.
really
Yeah.
not at school. Like he's gotten like a lot more like
Yeah.
outgoing
Yeah.
since he's gotten to high school. But like it was kind of crazy to just see. I was like, I just sleep on it. I'm like, Wes sent this. Maybe I'm like dreaming or something. It was nuts.
I mean, I think you said this, but like, we didn't really think it was gonna like actually happen. Like we weren't really planning, but
I
then
wasn't gonna make out of the group chat.
like
Yeah, it was one of those things.
I'd say
We've had a lot of those.
I'm the sort of person, like Jax is the sort of person, and I guess Wes is the sort of person, like, once we kind of get this thought in our mind, like, we kind of just, like,
Yeah.
go all in.
Mm.
So, yeah.
We our first one we filmed was like downstairs in this basement.
Yeah.
And it was after like our like powder puff stuff, and like we were so unprepared. But we like I knew if we did one, like
You gotta get out of the way.
we like it was pretty much like 2 days after we came up with it.
Yeah.
If even.
Yeah.
Like I knew once we started it right away, we were like, this might actually go somewhere. Like usually when we make a plan to do something, it's like, oh, let's do it next week. Let's do it next week, and it like never happens. But I feel like with this, like, we took it and ran.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys won the powder puff, right?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
We should have won the girls' football too.
We got gypped.
We got chipped for sure.
Chipped.
Dude.
It happens. It happens.
We put a.
That's awesome.
The girls were not hating, but football was not their specialty until this year. They took off. Like they were finally allowed to run with the ball, and we have some quick girls, and we did some damage
That's awesome.
with some plays. Can't say the plays in case anyone's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play calling was there, though. Let's just say that. The play calling was there.
That's awesome. I thought that was like some of the most fun is just making the plays.
No, it was
Yeah.
Having fun on the sidelines and
Yeah, it was just not the past years. They were saying how easy football was, and then this year they kind of tried to actually learn it more.
Yeah.
And they were saying, "How do you guys do this? Like, how do you know what you're doing every play?" Like same way we don't know what we're doing in volleyball. Like,
yeah.
practice it forever.
Hot take, I think we could beat them in volleyball.
That is a wild thing.
No, I
No,
don't.
kid.
I
They have a
genuinely.
good team.
No, I genuinely think like the boys.
They're good.
I genuinely think like senior, junior boys would smoke the girls'
I
volleyball.
think we could score on them.
No, I think we're so. I don't even
You
think
better
it's
hope they
boys.
don't see this.
I hope they see. I'm calling them out. I think we're smoking
This is
them.
nuts. No, kid. They do this every day for 2 hours or more. They do it like consistently. We might have good hits, but like we're gonna
We're
hit them.
spiking.
We're gonna hit them upstairs. Like we're not going to be able to turn their serves all the time. They're going to have our serve down almost every time, I'd assume.
Eli's good at serving. If Eli
They
gets
face that times, like, the spin that some of those girls put on the ball.
Don't
Like,
worry about it. I think
Kate.
we're killing them.
Kate.
I've thought about that too. I was like, I think we'd win if we played them.
This is wild. I don't know if we get their JV. I don't. That's not wild to say. We might. Okay, we might. We might.
It's
might.
gonna be close. Come on.
It's gonna be close. I think it'd be close.
I don't know.
They can sit like they do it. That's what they do. Like obviously, like we might be bigger and stronger because we're guys, but
Like, are they returning some of the shots they're hitting?
yes.
Like spikes?
Yes.
Like spikes, really?
Yes. Have you seen like college?
Yeah, college is in high school though.
I guarantee there's girls on our team that are gonna go to college and play.
Yeah, but like, even if you're talking about JV, we're beating the JV. 100%.
Okay, we might beat them, but I don't think we're crushing them. I don't. We're gonna serve it into the net, and
This might have to make it out of the group chat. Make it out of the
we might have to
podcast.
do this.
Make it out of the
We're putting it.
podcast.
Just
Apparently
for
we're putting it out
Cade.
there.
Just for Cade.
Yeah, we're putting it out
For
there.
Cade. Right or wrong, so funny. Yeah.
They would genuinely cook us. I don't know what put that confidence in young kids.
Powder puff, spiking.
Kid on kill.
There we
The
go.
volleyball type.
I was getting up there.
There we go.
Did you get set, or was it like
someone
you
set
got
it up
set?
for me.
Someone actually set you.
Well,
That's
I had 2 kills. I won the first game, and that was a set. And then the second game, someone
Lobbed it like
lobbed it from the other
out.
team, and I just kind of
That's awesome.
It was like
down.
game on the line too. Like it was in we were both in the 20s,
Yeah.
and they were trying to figure out a way to rig it. Obviously, but they have to. Cade comes up with a absolute
Awesome.
bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun. I love
I don't know what
that.
got into me. I just got up there.
It was a good time.
Yeah, we have intramural volleyball coming up soon, so I get a raft. I also get to play, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so excited for that. There's some people that play that are insane, like guys that played volleyball in high school, and some girls that were on varsity, and now they're just not playing volleyball at Grace, but they play intramurals, and they're just crazy. But yeah, that's so fun.
Intramurals is a fun thing. I feel like that's a good thing that has been into colleges.
It's incredible. Like the communities that are built there, and the people you see in every sport, whether they're good at it or not, they just pull up because that's one of the main communities they found there, whether they believe in Jesus or not. I think it's opens up a lot of cool conversations and a lot of things like that. So I've loved it, and it's been fun to get to ref and make money for being there. It's so free, but yeah, it's been a blessing.
I like that.
We went and watched one of Owen's intramural games. Sometimes they get heated, they get. But it's so unserious sometimes.
Yeah.
But then they get heated over little things.
It's-
what the heck?
It's one way or another. It's man, can we just get a fun game?
It depends on the other team, kind of what if their vibe kind of matches up with yours.
Yeah, we had flag football this last quarter, and that got so heated. One of the game's guys guy threw a punch, and things like that. Our team was so good though. Our hall, it was hall.
Okay.
So it was hall versus hall. So it was our hall and another hall, because we're both on the same floor, just opposite sides of the floor, and I think our closest game we won by 3 touchdowns. It was
Jeez.
21. Yeah. One of the games we won 53 to, or no, it was 52 to 15, and yeah, they shouldn't have gotten to 15. One of their refs gave them 9 points on one of their touchdowns on accident. And they shouldn't have scored that touchdown anyways. It was we kind of just gave it to them, but it was so fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think you can express your going to a college where no one knows you. I don't know. Did you go? Did you know anyone there before you went there?
Yeah, only 4 people. Actually, I knew of a guy that went to Adams Central 2 years before me, and then I roomed with Hunter Miracle, Chief Gavin Myers, and River Toledo.
Oh
So I roomed with those three my freshman year. That was a time, a lot of growing, but a lot of fun too. I got like one of those memories or like things. I was scrolling through my camera roll and saw like a video from like our first day on campus in our room, and it was the funniest video ever. So I sent it to them. I was like, bro, I'm legit crying right now. Like I was in our coffee shop at Grace, like working on homework and like taking a study break, looking through my camera roll, and I find this and I'm like legit like tears are like forming in my eyes from laughing so hard in the middle of this like coffee shop.
That's
and I'm like, bro, this is bad. It was so funny. Yeah. So I knew those three, and then Kit Sprunger, her dad owns the bowling alley. She was my like locker neighbor all of high school. She was there. She's there too. She bowls there. Yeah, it was like a fresh, just like, okay, I can be myself. Like I don't have to like be the person that like everybody knew me as. Like because of my like desire to fit in, I got really good at like hiding who I was and like just like putting on a fake like persona or like personality, and it's like I was able to just like be myself and like find people that enjoy that, and it's been really cool. It's fun to like hear like the Grace people like admissions office like visiting high schools and like visiting South Adams, and they're like, we met like some of your cousins the other week or something like that, and I was like, oh cool. And then
I know Gabe's always up there at the stands giving free stuff. Gabe's always up there.
That tracks. She was like, this lady, she was like, yeah, I think there's no school that loves free shirts more than South Adams. Of the schools we visited.
They're all gone.
I was like, that tracks. And she's like, I think I met like 4 of your cousins, and I was like, they're all there, so.
Yeah, they're nowhere else.
So it's fun.
It don't matter if it's an extra large and the person wears a small, they're gonna take that shirt.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
It is what it is. That's awesome. Gabe would be the kind to just take whatever he can get.
He's always up there.
Did he have a concussion or what was
Yeah,
wrong?
he had a concussion.
Because he was telling us he was sick.
He had a concussion, I think Monday. He played this Saturday against Belmont for the last game.
That's what I heard. He hits people so hard.
He's way too nice to be hitting people that
Dude,
hard. I'm
their
telling
first game, he was running back. They just blew the team out. And he ran over his own teammate.
Me and my dad were just watching that.
You were watching that one?
Yeah, no, so my uncle, Scott, he sends us like all the highlights, offense and defensive highlights of like both Gabe and Grady. And he sent us those clips, and we were just watching that play back last night. Because we're like,
it's so funny.
That was so funny.
It was Dean.
Oh, poor Dean.
He's out there blocking, and like he gets pushed back, and like he just got in the way, and Gabe just trucked him, and then trucked the defender as he was going out of bounds. It's like, oh, that's awesome.
He plays full speed. It's funny. I love watching him play like in scout team. If his thumb gets hurt or anything, like he's not allowed to go out.
He works so hard.
It's not in him to go take a break. He's in every single play. It's awesome. I love to see that.
I love him. He's so funny too. Like he's really started to come into his own of just like finding his own funniness and stuff like that. And it's so fun.
He's been out there more.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, but that's awesome.
It's one of a kind.
Indeed.
That grade, it's a good grade. The freshman grade, they just need. There's obviously like the kids that have lived in like a good growing up, and there's some, even like the popular ones that haven't, that like, are still trying to find themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely good grade.
Yeah, good opportunity to pour into those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, just like you guys need poured into your freshman year.
Which was a lot through like the senior class, honestly. Now, a lot of like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People pouring into us, like a lot of the senior class. Not really a lot of like the class that just graduated, I feel like. But like Isaac D in the class under you was a senior while we were freshmen. He definitely was one of the main ones. Owen was. Yeah.
especially like during like baseball season. It's like obviously we played baseball freshman year. He's a senior, and like Wednesday nights.
Yeah, we got him to go to some Wednesday nights.
Yeah,
That was good.
He came to a lot of Wednesday
Yeah, he
nights.
did. We had swimming Grady Sprunger as our
Oh, I love Grady.
youth leader.
He was a senior my freshman year,
Okay.
and it was just like
That's
he was
crazy.
he was awesome.
Yeah.
Like
He's a great guy. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome when he was there for the year. It was a fun year. He kind of just stepped into a role that like I didn't really have anyone in it, and kind of he loved it. We loved to have him there.
I remember that actually. Like I remember him getting the role there. Like I don't remember why, but I was in a conversation with him. Or I saw him somewhere, and like he was talking about. I was like, "That's awesome!" Like because he went to like flight school, I think, out of high school, something like that. Like he was like, "That's so sick."
Then he worked at like the jail.
Yeah, he worked at the jail. He always told us his stories from the jail.
That grade had a good group at the jail for a while. Like Parker Collingsworth, and like Lenny were also working at the jail together.
Love Lenny.
Those two, like my freshman year, were two of the funniest guys like that I was around. Cause like they just really like cared about us as freshmen, and like they didn't care about like their playing time like in football, and they would just be goofing around. Like I remember like first varsity game, I was so nervous, and like we're about to walk out, and like you know that like adrenaline rush, and like just like it's so cool. But
I don't know why I'm nodding.
those two,
I don't know why I'm nodding.
but those two were right in front of me, and like they're just both like two like super tall dudes, like just
Big
massive
dudes,
dudes, and they'd be like asking random fans that's walking through because it was like Winchester, and just a road game, and they're like asking random Winchester, be like, hey, which one do you think's taller? Like between us two, like which one's like just like the most random goofy stuff. I'm like that like completely like calmed my nerves. Like this is just fun. Like let's just have fun. And like I don't know why I had those nerves because I was like I'm not playing at all. Like I'm just here for the show.
I get it. Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah. So upperclassmen make an impact. It's fun.
It's definitely like having good upperclassmen that make an impact, and that comes from like the upperclassmen they had. Like it's literally all like
Culture.
It's all culture. If they don't have a good upper class, they're not really gonna get poured into, and they're kind of gonna get like I'm not gonna say like bullied, but like if an upper class is like kind of like, or not really like inspiring them, they're not gonna like go out for the things, and there's gonna be no culture at all.
Yeah, I love like your guys' like juniors and seniors, just like in general. I feel like are just so like fun. Like from what I've seen from the outside of like just like having fun, like doing like genuine things. Like it's so cool because like I don't know, like from my perspective, like when like around like my junior senior, it just felt like not to put like our grade down or our like grades down, but it just like always felt like it was just like a too cool for school, or like we have to put on this like persona, and it was like, man, like let's just have fun.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see. It's really fun to see.
I've always like kind of bought into like I mean, I don't really want to like grow up and like go do all these adult things. So like I'm not gonna take this for granted. I'm gonna live my life and I'm gonna have fun.
Have fun, yeah, enjoy it.
We love just going and doing random things. Like we randomly there'll be a text in the group chat at 9 o'clock at night. It's like, hey, you want to go to the plane station in the morning? It's like just little things like that. It's like those are things that we have the freedom to do. Like those, you run out of those moments eventually, and you're gonna look back on them and be like, oh, I missed an opportunity. Even if you do all the opportunities, you're still gonna find something you missed out on.
Yeah.
So it's good to take literally every chance you get to go do something.
For sure. I've learned that in college, and starting.
What does that look like?
I'm just saying. Brown County, bro.
I'm down.
Alright.
Day trip to Brown County on Wednesday, maybe.
That's sick. You should. Me and my friends
I'm good to go.
You're good. I'll see.
Me and my friends take day trips to like Grand Haven, which is like 2.5 hours from Grace up in Michigan. Like those are like some of the best days. Just like drive there, have fun for the day, and drive back. Like some of the stories and memories are just so good.
Really nothing planned. Just literally whatever happens. Yeah, those are awesome. Like we take, I know like it was once or twice this summer. We took spontaneous trips from like the lake like where Eli lives.
Yeah.
We walked across the town all the way to like Wes's, like Mooch's. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like
We were trying to get caught by cops. see if we get escorted.
we were gonna do it all the way. And like, okay, this is actually really cold. Like, if we can get an escort right now, we're not gonna complain.
How many of you were there?
What was it like? It was 4 or 5.
5. Yeah.
It was us,
So
Wes, Eli, Easton.
Yeah.
It's probably that group right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When we stopped in the gas station, it was just
I forgot about that, honestly.
it was just a crazy time.
We walked all the way down to the park.
Oh yeah, we walked through the park.
Through the park, and then we went.
We knew there was a cop that lived back there, so we were like,
Yeah.
we needed an escort. If he was actually driving by, we could get picked up.
Instead of walking back, you took the longer route just in case.
Just in case. We were already in it, so we had to.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but definitely, we love to take advantage of the moment. Like
Yeah.
that's our big
Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah. Memories over.
Yeah.
we're not gonna dread something. That we figured out at school. Like freshman
Yeah.
year, we all hated school.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And to now, like I genuinely enjoy waking up together.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy waking up. I enjoy going to school,
Yeah,
like
to be with
be with friends.
Not
like,
not even for school.
Yeah.
Just like
going to meet
messing
with
around and
friends, like,
stuff,
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I know Wes would say the same exact thing. He's said that like multiple times. He's told like the sophomores that, and they're like, how? How do you like actually like school? Because he's not like the school type. He's like, it's fun. Like, when else are you gonna be with your friends for 7 hours a day? Like,
Yeah.
in the same classes.
in the same classroom,
Yeah.
same halls. Like, you're never gonna get to see your friends as much as you do now.
Same lunch except on Fridays.
Yeah, same much as from Fridays.
That's so
You
real.
should join us.
Wish you lets me. I'll give a quick lecture.
You,
Wes, you're not releasing here
Just
fast
be
enough.
the manager for
Yeah.
now.
you should be the manager.
I will next year.
You can just do games.
I'm actually gonna ask Moser if I can.
You should.
Ask him right now. Just be the manager for the rest of the
Mr.
year.
Moser, this is my official request to manage on game days when tennis permits.
I'm the reference. I think he'll do it right.
Yeah.
You should. It's Waters, and we gotta get some Gatorade on the sidelines. Past 2 games from Gatorade.
That's the end of the year. They're like,
That's
oh, we
special.
could use this. Okay. Yeah. It's so fun. It's like it's weird when you like go to take a drink and you're like, whoa, this is not water.
Yeah.
It almost like shocks you at first. It's like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Because it's not like Gatorade. It doesn't taste like. Sometimes they don't taste like Gatorade.
It's like the watered down.
Yeah, it's like very, very salty stuff. It's does the job for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got anything else?
Heck of a podcast.
It was a
Holy
good
cow.
podcast.
That's the best conversation we've had.
Yeah. I feel like we've kind of been like struggling to come up with topics,
Yeah, for real.
and ever since like the first one that we actually had topics on, we've kind of been struggling. We're like, what else do we talk about? Like,
Yeah.
and then kind of
Like
like
we filmed one and we just
we didn't post one.
posted it.
If only we didn't post it.
That's true. It happens. I mean, you're gonna have good ones, you're gonna have bad ones, but like just the consistency and the faithfulness to like continue to post and
See what God does with it.
Yeah, we've said it plenty of times. Like, we do this, we want to grow. Like, that's like
Yeah.
really, that's kind of the main reason we do it too.
Like, I don't know if you realize like how much like wisdom you spoke like over us. Like
Yeah, that's great.
praise God.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Matt.
No,
That's
yeah,
great.
Appreciate
thank you.
it.
This is awesome. This is so fun.
It is.
Anytime.
We're gonna come up with a new
Alright.
guest. We're trying to let's get his information on this because we haven't really
Okay.
we haven't really had any like people actually tell us what we wanted to come up with like a theme towards like not like a theme but like
a series.
a
right?
series. Yeah, we want to do a
Yeah.
series, and we didn't know if we wanted to do like godly figures of this like town series of like where we do like youth leaders, people like you, like people who have gone and like pursued their faith in like an extreme way, and bold way, or if we wanted to do like students, where we had like a girl and a guy from each grade. We thought they were both ideas that we want to do, but we didn't know which one like to go with. Like,
They're both good ideas. I think, yeah, like you could pursue either one. I think like just like make the decision and then just send it. Like
send it.
I can't like I can't choose for you guys.
Yeah, we
This
just
is-
didn't know.
This is
Yeah.
your thing, but I'd say like, yeah, like, those are both really good ideas, and like, I think either one would be really good. You just have to
Do it. Yeah.
choose.
I mean, we know a bunch of kids at our school that have great, insane knowledge for like their age.
And I
mean,
think,
there's
honestly,
good stories.
I would say send that one because I think that would also grow the community within your school.
Okay,
Like,
That's true.
I like that.
and like, it'd be cool for others that, like, others to see like, oh, even this person like has some like really cool things to say. Like, I want to hear from them more.
Yeah.
Or, like, that might lead to them, someone asking them questions about what they spoke about, and then it just leads to more conversation. I think that'd be really cool.
Okay.
And it'd probably be better than like hearing like people like me or like those middle schoolers might not even know who I am. And,
Yeah.
like,
That's
whatever.
crazy to think about.
Like, yeah,
Some of those middle schools,
genuinely, like,
we're too young.
yeah, but yeah, I think that'd be really fun, and I think it'd be cool. And you could also like walk through like a different book too, like after that, like
That's where we talk about the Gospels or
yeah,
something.
like the book of Colossians I'd recommend is like insane, like
Okay.
absolutely insane.
That's
It's
what
like
Tony said too.
Yeah.
Colossians.
yeah, so yeah, just find that thing and like run with it for a little while, and then like
Yeah.
you're always free to switch it up. Like,
Yeah.
have fun with it. Don't make it
Yeah.
too much pressure.
Don't try to force one thing.
Yeah.
I
That'll
like
be
that.
authentic.
Yeah. All right. We have to hit it.
Yeah.
Matt, you gotta do it with us.
I'm gonna do it.
What is this?
Stay rooted.
Stay rooted.
Stay rooted.
That's
I love
it.
that. This is so fun. You guys sent that